क्या आप एक माँ हैं या माँ बनने वाली हैं?
क्या आप अपना ब्लड ग्रुप जानते हैं?
क्या आप जानते हैं कि भारत में 5 से 10% महिलाओं का ब्लड ग्रुप नेगेटिव होता है? जैसे कि ए नेगेटिव, बी नेगेटिव, ओ नेगेटिव या ए बी नेगेटिव। तो अगर आपका ब्लड ग्रुप नेगेटिव है और आपके बच्चे का ब्लड ग्रुप पॉजिटिव है, तो डॉक्टरों का ऐसा मानना है कि अगले बच्चे में कुछ कॉम्प्लिकेशंस हो सकती। पर घबराने की जरूरत नहीं है। इसका एक समाधान है जो आपके बच्चे को सुरक्षित रखता है। तो अपने डॉक्टर से सलाह लीजिए और अपने आज और आने वाले कल का ख्याल रखिए। धन्यवाद।
भारत सीरम्स एंड वैक्सीन्स लिमिटेड और मैनकाइंड फार्मा लिमिटेड द्वारा जनहित में जारी।
Hello and welcome to Rev Sports, to yet another video, a brand new day here at Navi Mumbai. And today the two teams that are yet to open their account in WPL 2026 are going to go against each other. But every day I come here, I talk about a certain performance or a certain player who has done well in the previous match. But yesterday's match, there was something else that really caught my eye, and I thought, as someone who has followed women's cricket and as someone who talks about women's cricket, this mentality shift is something that I really wanted to talk to you guys about. And that happened in the second innings, which was, it was of course Mumbai Indians versus Gujarat Giants, and Mumbai Indians won chasing 192. A fantastic knock from skipper Harmanpreet Kaur, 71 not out. She was aptly supported by Amanjot Kaur and Nicola Carey. But I'm not here to talk about any of them. I'm here to talk about, a buzz that goes on in social media. The entire women's cricket fandom, or, women's cricket, people who follow women's cricket, since 2024 has been trying to understand that what is exactly wrong with Australia. Nobody is complaining that Australia is not winning and other teams are winning, but to understand where the Australia dominance ended and where did the Australian, wouldn't directly say decline, but yes, the decline started. In the beginning I had felt that it has got a lot to do with Aliza Healy's captaincy, probably more because Meg Lanning definitely was the better captain, and then you started finding a few weaknesses in the Australian team, which is rather difficult to find. But yesterday something happened which actually exposed that the entire problem has not only been a few inconsistent performances or the captaincy. The problem is bigger and the problem is deeper, and that problem is the mindset of the Australian team was kind of exposed yesterday. How was it exposed? So Ashley Gardner, who is a regular bowler for Gujarat Giants, just bowled 1 over in the entire game, which went for 10 runs. She did not come on to bowl again. And, W.V. Raman, end of the match, asked her that, why did you not bowl? And her answer was rather baffling, because that is not something which you which you expect from the Australian players. Her answer was that Harmanpreet had, a good matchup against me, and there was no other matchup which was working for me, so I did not come on to bowl. While matchups are important, stats are important, analysis is important, but matchup, stats, analysis, everything ultimately is way smaller than the game, way smaller than the skill. Does Ashley Gardner not have a belief in her skill is a question. Because if you are saying that somebody hits me, that's why I'm not coming on to bowl, and there is no other matchup which is in my favor, that's why I did not bowl more than 1 over, then that to me is a problem. That to me does not sound like an international cricket level mindset. And then if you now think of the World Cup semi-final, again, no complaints because we are the ones who won, but I'm sorry guys, I've completely lost my voice, so when cars are going, I'm just keeping quiet. Yeah, so getting back to the point, if you go back to the semi-final game, you will realize that an unfit Sophie Molyneux and an unfit Eliza Healy were fit into the playing 11 just for the matchups, because Indian batters were struggling against left-arm spinner. So Sophie Molyneux played just 2 or 3 games. Out of those 2 games were against India, and in both the games she was expensive. It's not like she worked in the group stage game as well. In the group stage game as well she was expensive, but they still got Sophie Molyneux to play in the semi-finals just for the sake of matchups. Eliza Healy too had a wonderful game against India in the group stage, and hence an unfit Eliza Healy too was brought in to the semi-final mix. While, as I repeated again, not complaining because we won and we ultimately won the World Cup, but if this is the mindset shift in Australian cricket, then is this the downfall of Australian cricket? Yes, you might tell me that, but they've still qualified for semi-finals. How many teams in women's cricket are actually that good? If you look at it, it's only a competition between 4 teams: England, India, Australia and South Africa. So these 4 teams will go to the semi-finals. But what from then on? From then on, both the semi-finals have been lost by Australia. And why? On the basis of this very mindset. Is this mindset decline going to bring in that generation for World Cups to come, for years to come? Can we not see Australia as picking up the World Cup? Because if this remains the mindset, if stats, if analysis, if matchups is way more important than skills, is more believed in, and players have more faith in that than their own skills and techniques and how they can get better, then yes, this is not the Australia that we have seen, we have watched, we have known growing up. Keep watching Rev Sports, because I think the women's cricket map is changing, is going to change. Australia are not reigning T20 champions. Australia aren't the reigning ODI champions, and with this mindset, I doubt how many World Cups can they pocket in the near future. Can Australia do a mindset overhaul? Can we see these things changing in WPL 2026? I will come back and the reports will continue. The match coverage will continue. The pre-post Adda will continue. You guys keep joining Rev Sports and keep watching. It's Roko Day as well, so do keep an eye on Rev Sports all the time, because we bring in all the sport, multiple sport every single day. Thank you so much. Do like, share and subscribe to all 3 of our channels: Rev Sports Hindi, Rev Sports Bangla, and keep watching. Thank you.
क्या आप एक माँ हैं या माँ बनने वाली हैं?
क्या आप अपना ब्लड ग्रुप जानते हैं?
क्या आप जानते हैं कि भारत में 5 से 10% महिलाओं का ब्लड ग्रुप नेगेटिव होता है? जैसे कि ए नेगेटिव, बी नेगेटिव, ओ नेगेटिव या ए बी नेगेटिव।
तो अगर आपका ब्लड ग्रुप नेगेटिव है और आपके बच्चे का ब्लड ग्रुप पॉजिटिव है, तो डॉक्टरों का ऐसा मानना है कि अगले बच्चे में कुछ कॉम्प्लिकेशंस हो सकती, पर
घबराने की जरूरत नहीं है। इसका एक समाधान है जो आपके बच्चे को सुरक्षित रखता है। तो अपने डॉक्टर से सलाह लीजिए और अपने आज और आने वाले कल का ख्याल रखिए। धन्यवाद।
भारत सीरम्स एंड वैक्सीन्स लिमिटेड और मैनकाइंड फार्मा लिमिटेड द्वारा जनहित में जारी।